What's up, y'all? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. In this video, we're going to work on the Evo 9 gas tank, getting it all cleaned up, getting off some hoses, getting off some clamps, seeing what all needs to be replaced. I plan to replace a lot of it on there, but I want to see what I'm looking at. And if you caught the last video, we obviously got the tank out of the car, and it looks fantastic. I was super surprised by that. Really happy with it. I want to get it cleaned up though and see how good it does look when all the road grime's off and all that stuff. So I want to do that today. And then I try to structure these videos where it's like each video is its own little task, but we got a lot to do today. There's a lot of random things. I want to get the garage like taped off and put plastic down and all that stuff because we're getting close to having to start pressure washing under the car, getting all the road grime off of that. And I don't want to get junk on the bikes. I don't want to get junk on the things we have on the shelves. And so I want to get it kind of like wrapped up, taped up in its own little booth in here and get that done. So hopefully if we can get all that wrapped up and done in here, we can start pressure washing under the car today. It's going to be nice the next couple of days, and so I want to take advantage of that because I know in Virginia it gets warm and it kind of teases you of springtime, and then it gets cold again shortly thereafter. So I want to take advantage of these days and it's in the 60s and get the water stuff done because I don't want to spray water in the cold. So we get that taken care of. I don't know how far we'll get, but let's just get into it and see what we can do. Enough talk, let's get started. Alright, so first I think I want to start with the plastic because when I run this water hose back here, this little nozzle, it leaks like crazy and water runs down and gets under the shelf and all that stuff. And normally I wouldn't care if it's just water, if I'm washing a car or whatever, but the whole point of the plastic is to tape it to the floor along the edges so the water kind of just like runs along a channel and it can run down and out, especially when I begin spraying under the car and all the road grime and all that junk comes out and gets everywhere. It can just run right out the garage. So that's the whole point of the plastic. And so we'll start with this wall, get this one done, tape it to the ground, and then we'll move to other stuff. But yeah, we'll begin the time lapse now. Alrighty, check that out. I wasn't gonna make you guys watch all that. I got this thing taped up. We're right along the edge there. Went through right here and then around and out. We got the front also with plastic laid down and some tape around the edges, and then we'll fill in the gaps with some thicker plastic back in this area when the time comes to begin spraying underneath the car. But let's do the other side now. We're moving right along. Should begin washing off the tank here soon. I want to get to that as soon as possible. So more tape. Alright, so now we got everything plastic taped to back here. I'm gonna maybe do something here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make like a little spray booth or something. I'm not sure right there, but we got it to right there now, so that should be good for now. Now you. Okay, so cleaned it up and it actually is kind of rusty. It's not bad, but because I guess I expected it to be way worse, so it's not bad in my mind, but it is pretty rusty. You got quite a bit on the back side here, so it's a good thing we're going to redo the whole thing. I'm going to sand all that off anyway, so yeah. I'm going to go ahead and keep scrubbing on this thing for a minute. I want to get this thing cleaned up and this thing cleaned up a little bit. I have some brushes I want to use. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then we will start taking off some like heat shields probably and some other stuff. But yeah, it's good to see it like not covered in dirt, but yeah, it is kind of rusty. All right, we got that thing cleaned up pretty nicely. I got all the hoses and stuff off. I need to work on getting some clamps and things ordered and some other parts, but that's all I want to do to that right now because, like I said, I don't have the primer gun yet to spray the epoxy on it, and I don't want to start sanding it until I have all of that because I don't want it to sit very long with the bare metal and all that jazz. So we're gonna slide that to the side, and then I remembered there's some things under the car that I need to get done before we do all the grinding and whatnot. So let's go into the car and do those, and I'll explain what all we gotta do. Alright, so what I want to do is these emergency brake lines right here, I want to get those out because I got new ones and I need, hang on, alright, I got new ones and I want to get those out of there and out of the way, so we're going to unhook them from inside the car and probably pull them through this side because they have these big little like brackets and stuff on this end, so they are obviously not going to fit through that little hole. So let's get up in the car and I'll unhook them and then we'll pull them through and then we'll get that out of the way, and then I want to wrap up these connectors here in a bag and get them kind of tucked up and out of the way a little bit, and then yeah, we'll figure something else out here, but that's what I want to do right now. Okay, so they are connected right here. Those two little things right there come off and then they can just slide right through that right there, which I don't know if that little nut right there is going to slide through that. Well, I mean, it's going to have to because the new one has it as well. So let me inspect this for a second and we'll try to figure this out real quick. Alright, so we got this unhooked right here, and it looks like we can just maybe pull these straight out of here. Let's get this out. There we go. Now, let's get the other one out. Okay. Ouch. All right. Now, I'm gonna squirt these with some alcohol, I think. That way they can maybe slide out better. Let's get that and that. There we go. Just needed to be a little bit more wet. Really don't want to tear this boot because they don't, I'm almost certain they don't make these anymore. And alright, I'm gonna go back under the car and give it a pull because I think pulling it is gonna work a little better than pushing it. So, one sec. Okay, and then now they're just held on by a couple little 12mm bolts and some bracketry, and so we should be able to get that right off. Come on, baby, there we go. No issue whatsoever. There we go. All right. I've been sitting here just laying under the car for like 20 minutes, just like looking at everything, looking at what all was left, thinking about what I'm gonna do, and just laying here thinking, and I lost complete track of time. But I'm excited about all this. The only thing left really is I gotta remove the brake lines all the way off, and then I gotta get the rest of the hard lines off of for the fuel and all that stuff, and then the drive shaft, and that's pretty much it. Once the spray gun shows up, I'll be more prepared to start sanding and start getting off this rust and start prepping the underside to epoxy and all that stuff. And it's just I was sitting here thinking about, I got the differential sent off, I've got the other parts sent off to powder coat, so according to those guys we're about 3 weeks out anyway for those parts, and so I got to get the rest of these bolts and stuff off of here so I can send those off to get re-zinc plated. But then after that, I mean, we're almost to the finish line, I feel like. Even though the complete underside of the car is out, and it doesn't look anywhere close to being done, I feel like the finish line in my eyes is going to start showing up because we can finally begin to like put things back on the car, you know, and it'll start to like come together and the finished product will become more visible and more easy to see. I wish that I could do these videos like quicker and get more done in the videos. I mean, I would love to do this in like a week and have the whole job done, but it takes a little bit more time for me, and you know, it's part of the process and I'm enjoying it. But yeah, I'm pumped to start sanding on this thing and getting it looking really, really nice. But anyway, thinking about it, and I need to do something else real quick. So let's bag up those wires and we'll try to tape those to something, or we might just let them dangle. All right, so I was able to shove most of the wire through the hole there, but this one big plug that goes to the gas tank, it was just not getting through there. So I went ahead and bagged it up, taped it up with some plastic and stuff. And I mean, honestly, that looks a lot better than the giant bag that could have been hanging there with all the other wires. So went ahead and ran that through there. That one wouldn't fit, but you know what? It's fine. It shouldn't be that hard to just like move it out of the way if I need to get under it or whatever, to spray or something like that. So that's good. And yeah, moving on. With that being said, I think I'm going to end it off here. I'm going to go ahead. I just saw the time and I'm running a little bit behind this evening. It's a little late, but I'm going to go ahead and tinker around a little bit more and get off some more of these little tiny bolts and stuff for the brackets and whatnot for the brake lines. Get those taken care of. And then, yeah, I should have the paint gun tomorrow, so I'm getting close to having everything I need to start this whole process here underneath with the actual restoring it. I think I'll start with the inner fenders first, and then we'll just come in and we'll do all this under here at the same time. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it wasn't a lot of like substance, big stuff here, but we're working on it. We're getting there. It's all part of the process. And yeah, if you guys have any comments, questions, whatever, drop those down below. I'd be glad to chat, answer as much as I can, help out as much as I can. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.